What's good? We back on the boxing grind. Your boy CJ Goodfellow Boxing Clinic and more. And now that it seems that Tyson Fury will be reinstated as long as he can get his boxing license back from the British board or whatever it is. He's cleared by the UKAD after being found guilty of cheating. I must continue to hammer that straight down. Once again, I know a lot of guys say, "Oh, when I did the cheating video about him, Luis Ortiz and Povetkin, what about what about Lucas Brown and a few other, Bermain Saverne?" Talking about the three top guys, those guys are afterthoughts, but guys was right. They were cheaters as well, But now the back and forth is going with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua has heard what Tyson Fury said, which is he's been very critical of the assessment of the muscle-bound #1 heavyweight champion, universally recognized from North America all the way to the UK, Anthony Joshua. He's been saying, he hasn't improved in 2 years. He's muscle-bound. He ain't nothing but a brawler. He ain't got no boxing skills. And Anthony Joshua say, "Hey, look here, I'm ready. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready to put them paws on you." And, most people will be like, "Oh, you're Anthony Joshua, had an arm realist." Anytime a guy says, "I'm not going to be ready for Deontay Wilder in 1 or 2, 3 years," I got to, I appreciate the honesty, but, all your fans saying that you the best heavyweight, you should be ready for a guy like Wilder, which so many people say bum squad, and Beyonce Wilder, he ain't nothing. He should be ready for a guy like that. If y'all saying as good as, Anthony Joshua is, as y'all say he is, let me get my words together. But, I definitely, personal feelings, which I don't share an awful lot in boxing on here. I definitely hope Anthony Joshua knocks the fuck out of Tyson Fury cheating ass. I must say that real quick. But Fury, he does have some awkward and some boxing ability. He talked about how Joshua was hurting him in sparring, but he adjusted and slowed him down with some body shots and figured him out in sparring. But this is a real fight, no headgear, smaller gloves, it's different, But, Fury, he going around running his mouth, now he's saying that, "Oh, I'm not ready yet, I'm not going to be forced in fighting, until I'm 100%, which he will be 100% for a long time. He got a lot of weight to lose, and hopefully he's losing the weight. He's fired his uncle, Peter Fury, and brought in this guy Davison or whoever this guy is. I'm not familiar with him. I'm surprised he didn't go over with his boy Billy Joe Saunders with Dominic Ingle, who seemed to rise as one of the better trainers and now boxing coaches or trainers, whatever you want to say. And starting to get his recognition as he's one of the better ones. Some people have put some respect on his name and McCracken. That's what Anthony Joshua. I've been put respect on McCracken name. I've been pushing that name as one of the better trainers in the world. We know that dude Price, he get a lot of hype over there in certain fighters. But, McCracken, he's been, what he did with Carl Froch and what he doing with Anthony Joshua and Ingle, what he's done with Prince Nassim, I think, helped out with him, with Kell Brook, and with Billy Joe Saunders now, and the kid Gallant, whatever. I probably getting his name wrong. I'm sorry. Somebody got mad at me the other day. What he doing, put some respect on his name. He going to be in my trainer of the year. I'm going to start doing those award shows next week, hopefully, God willing. But, Fury, he gonna, don't talk all that junk if you ain't ready to hop in the ring with Anthony Joshua no time soon. But Joshua might not be ready as well. He got a nose injury he suffered with Takam. He said it had all the symptoms of it being broken, but it wasn't broke. But he just wanted to check out with the doctor to see if there's no internal damage yet, and then he'd be good to go, hopefully against Parker. And then whenever Fury is ready. But what's so funny is how quick he's ready to fight Tyson Fury, but not how quick he is ready to fight Deontay Wilder. He'll give Fury his 50-50 because there's more money in the fight. Let me explain that. As far as Wilder, he don't want that stern challenge. You know why? Wilder is young in his prime. He can punch. He athletic. And there ain't no asterisk by Wilder. It's a few asterisks by Tyson Fury. Let's keep it real. He a cheater. He fat. He out of shape. And he ain't fought in 2 years. So, of course, Anthony Joshua going to want to jump in that fight, make a lot of money, make more money than he'll make with Wilder, with a guy that ain't even in tune in the sport of boxing, don't even know if he's going to be able to continue and be effective in the sport of boxing. You feel me? So it's pretty much a money grab with Joshua. He's not fighting for the culture, for the sport. He's fighting solely for the money. And it's prize fighting, don't get me wrong. But at some point, you got to grab your nuts and show that you ain't no be a snitch, You got to show guys that, you can beat the best. And at some point, you got to prove to face the best. You can't, pick and choose, guys that got asterisks who's out of shape and I want to fight that guy, not that guy. No, guys want, people want to see the best. In the heavyweight division, since 2000 haven't given us the greatest fights. There's been a lot of high fights like Hay and Klitschko and all these other fights that haven't lived up to the bill. You know, it's up to Anthony Joshua to help bring the heavyweight division back and you know, collaborate with a big fight with Al Heyman and Deontay Wilder and make that fight happen and Shelly Finkel. But he seems more willing and ready to fight Tyson Fury because of everything that's hanging over Fury's head right now. And it just shows me that he's weak-hearted. You know, I don't think he's as confident. I said that before. But I do hope, personally, with my personal agendas, that he whoops on, you know, Tyson Fury. Would I love Joseph Parker to beat Anthony Joshua? Absolutely. You know, I'm just tired of guys holding up the division. If, you know, I want to see, you know, Joshua and Wilder fight, win, lose, or draw, but with both guys, I wanted to do it for the culture of the heavyweight division. And once the heavyweight division is popping, and people can recognize with that division as, you know, as good as boxing can move on and be more popular and move up in American, you know, boxing circles, you know, in the sports circle, you know what I mean? Won't be behind some of these other, you know, sports that it doesn't deserve to be behind. It'll be prominent once again, but we gone.